President Trump touting what he is calling incredible economic growth after a big boost in GDP. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I am Sandra Smith.
And that makes me Bill Hemmer. Good morning. How cool is Bill Bross at age 85? How cool
Very
is it to
special
hear
story.
him? I mean, yeah, really.
Wonderful to hear from him.
Thank you again. U.S. economy grew by 4.1% second quarter of 2018. That's the fastest pace we've seen now in nearly 4 years. Edging stocks a bit higher at the start. The president calling the latest numbers amazing, while looking forward to even more progress coming up soon.
I am thrilled to announce that in the second quarter of this year, the United States economy grew at the amazing rate of 4.1%. We're on track to hit the highest annual average growth rate in over 13 years. And I will say this right now, and I'll say it strongly, as the trade deals come in one by one, we're going to go a lot higher than these numbers.
Larry Kudlow joins us now. He is director of the President's National Economic Council. Larry, great to have you on the program. Thanks for coming on America's Newsroom this morning. That was a big number.
Yeah, it was a great number. And you know what? I don't think this is the end of the numbers. I was watching some TV this morning, and people are saying, well, you know, they got one, but it's not sustainable. It is sustainable. Bolton, it is sustainable. We've lowered tax rates. We've rolled back regulations. We've unleashed energy. We're moving to fix a broken world trading system. You can see big numbers on capital spending, business investment. Productivity is going to come from that. Higher wages for ordinary working folks throughout the country. This is a good story. It's a solid story. My hunch is it's going to go on for quite a while. It's not just one quarter.
And of course, it was that pre-tariff positioning that you're talking about, that some folks who were looking for a reason to criticize this number even before it came out, who said, well, those that wanted to get in and buy ahead of those tariffs, that might run the GDP number up, and it could be a one-off thing. That's not the case?
I don't believe so, and you know how people work ahead of tariffs remains to be seen. My thinking is that's going to even out over time. Look, we're making progress on fixing the broken world trading system. I mean, this is very important. You know, the president has argued again and again, no tariffs, no non-tariff barriers, no subsidies. Free trade, but we got to get rid of the unfair trading practices. China's the worst offender. We're building a deal with the European Union that we got done 2 days ago. That's terrific progress. Going to be a confidence builder. Listen, the guts of this report, I know everybody wants to nitpick. Everyone wants to do some ankle biting. Basically, the private economy has grown better than 4%. And, Sandra, virtually no inflation. The inflation numbers came out at about 2%. Let me give you the precise number. Core PCE deflator, 2.2%. The core deflator, 2% or 1.9. So you got strong growth, no inflation. Last point, lots of business investment. Money is coming in. Here's the key. Money is coming into the United States from all over the world. We are the hottest economy, and they know it.
Is there anything that you're seeing that concerns you, that might not lead to this being sustainable type growth? You talk to these guys in the market, they're worried about the flattening of the yield curve. Not to get into the weeds with our Fox News audience, but there is some concern when you talk to guys on Wall Street that there might be some indication of a turnaround here or unsustainable growth.
Look, I try to follow, and track all those things. They're legitimate issues and they're important variables. So now that we're in the weeds on I love it that you're asking me a yield curve question. I absolutely love it.
Markets are watching it.
10 years, just about 3% now, 10 years. The 3-month Treasury bill, which is the original model, is 2%. That's 100 basis points wide. That was the original model. That's fine. It's not a recession at all. It's okay. We should look at that. I mean, gold is soft. That's good. The dollar is firm. That's good. The yield curve's firm. That's good. The economy is growing. That's good. Heck, we might want to try this again. Maybe tax cuts 2.0. Who knows?
So what is sustainable growth? Is 4.1% sustainable?
Well, we will see. Now, there's a great debate, among my friends, economists in both political parties. 4% could be. People told me you couldn't get 2. We've already gotten 3. We're trending at 3. We got a good quarter at 4.1. My hunch is, by the way, the third quarter and the fourth quarter are going to be very strong as well. I don't want to hang a number on it. Now, is 4% sustainable? Some people would say no. I am going to say yes. I think the incentives in the economy and the loosening up of the regulatory, the confidence, the profits, I don't want to predict any. I'll take 3. Everybody told me it couldn't be better than 2. All I'll say is we haven't had a good prosperity boom in so many years. You got to go back to the late 90s, Sandra. And I believe we have entered the first prosperity boom in 20 years plus. The millennials have never seen it. They're going to see it, and they're going to grow in confidence. This is so totally healthy for America. So we'll wait and see. I'm very optimistic about this story.
That's really something. And considering 4.1% in the second quarter was the fastest economic growth for the United States in 4 years, I wonder,
Yes.
Larry, why the markets aren't reacting. I think the Dow's flat on the day.
Well, markets have a lot in their mind, including Facebook. I'm not a market prognosticator anymore. I was in that business, but I'll just say